National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, it's Haskins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 40, 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch.
Where you at?
An absolute horrible time.
Brownie.
Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown.
Outside.
But where's the tackler? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game.
Come on.
He's not supposed to happen.
Come on, Echo.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Not you. You.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Go. Can we go and next time have my door sitting wide open? Thank you.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Chamberlain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Where are you throwing that ball?
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And turnover there as his guys will get.
That was a horrible throw.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
On any explosive run, you can almost
Hey,
feel the ground
come on.
shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line and shoot.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Samson Abuka. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Third down, here's Haskins. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
Get out the kitchen.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that. And he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
He's across midfield.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Hey, come get out the kitchen, y'all.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings
Stay over
up
here.
3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Takes this
Damn, are we gonna do this all fucking morning?
36, a gain of about 4.
Daniel on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Hey.
After 7-0.
Get from over there.
EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Chiefs nothing.
From the 36, Haskins. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
Haskins pass.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of
This
3.
offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Running with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like,
There he goes, left side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards. They'll run it with Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
he gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option.
Nah, you had it. You had it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Had the option there.
Stop licking the floor.
And an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage.
17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they're showing improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On 1st down, Chamberlain. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A minute 55 left to go in the 1st half of play. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
You
it's
should
a
have had that
whole
game.
lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he will find his man on the outside. Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Ah, you had it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rashad Perriman. His
Hey,
fourth
stay over
touchdown
here.
of the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Brownie.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
Get out my room.
And they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved
Brownie.
the football. Full command
Brownie.
of their playbook.
Get out my
full
room.
command of the way they wanted to attack.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Stop.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
Oh, goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Matthew Ioannidis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second and 7, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense.
No, come on.
Trailing, they're going to be counting on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Breshad Perriman with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And his kick goes right through.
That's the score. Patriots 28, Chiefs 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by...
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He can run for it, and he will. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
On second and goal, Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 14.
From the gun, it's Haskins. The fight is tight in here, Asiasi. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 38-yard line.
Cole Kelsey is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That was dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it up.
Sometimes you need to get away from the kids for grown-up time, or get away from the grown-ups for kid time, and just get away from the team together. Vacations.
In the NFL, there's some players that are good. You classify yourself as that, I would argue that. There's some people that are great and elite, and then there's some players that are just special. Now, granted, normally those special players are the ones that end up in the Hall of Fame, but we were talking about Patrick Mahomes, and you said that you could tell from day one when Troy Polamalu walked into the Pittsburgh Steelers facility that you knew you were playing alongside a Hall of Fame. What was it about Troy that just made him so different? And, as a follow-up question, maybe help spark your mind a little bit, Pro Football Focus rated me the fire of the building. Neil, thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Congrats.
Thank you. The Pro Football Focus always has people questioning it, right? Because they score every single play for every single play. For kickers and punters, it's very easy to see if we did what we're supposed to do. But for other positions, like in the secondary, you have no idea what one person's supposed to do. A safety might be supposed to be covered for a corner. They're supposed to blitz, so maybe somebody gets a bad rating from them when it's not what they're supposed to do. Pro Football Focus can't tell what's going on there, so that's kind of the knock on it. With Troy from each particular situation,
I went to him on the sidelines. We discussed, like, hey, man, they're probably going to make this field goal or extra point, whatever it was. It's like, let's just throw it in right now. It happened to be at the exact same time.
So what do you know?
On the field, no, only Troy saw that. Only Troy saw that because the good man talked to him was like, what feedback ball to get the ball on the scope.
Listen to this. He just finally answered what happened. He literally just answered in the last couple of days. I don't know what this kid's name is, but it wasn't the defense. Look at where Troy's lined up. Troy was normally always on the left side over there. He just
correct, but he looking at the short. He's looking at the short side. He's looking at the short side, on the belly side. So, I mean, but only I'm seeing it now. But Troy saw it because the good man above had talked to him.
100% are like, hey, listen.
It's 100.
This is it. We got to walk in. We didn't even have a checkout. We didn't even have like a blackout of the call. It was like, hey, we are doing this if we're in the situation. We're inside like the 6-yard line on the left hash. We have a guaranteed walk-in touchdown. I was like, awesome. I'm going to score a touchdown in Pittsburgh if this happens. We end up in that situation. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I am going to score a touchdown. In Troy, just like to what you said, had a little conversation with the Jesus man. He was like, hey, by the way, I just want to let you know, for the last time, you're getting here. Only lined up on this side, but tonight, in this particular situation, you should just go over to the other side and ruin that kid from the East Hill of Pittsburgh's life. It's sitting right over there, but if an off balance to the short side of the field, like, are you looking at the shot right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Have you ever seen that lineup in a field goal formation? The short side of the field in an unbalanced formation over there.
That's what gave it away.
No, it wasn't. The defense, look at where Troy's lined up. Troy was normally always on the left side over there. He just
correct, but he looking at the short. He looking at the short side. I mean, but only I'm seeing it now. But Troy saw it because the good man above had talked to him. But yeah, I'm looking at it now. As soon as you pull it up, I can tell. But at the time,
I get that. You were good, okay? You weren't special. You weren't seeing that right now. Okay,
wait. Now I can see it, but on the field, no, that only Troy saw that.
Listen to this. He just finally answered what happened. He literally just answered in the last couple of days. I don't know what this kid's name is, but he's on the YouTube and he got a chance to interview him for Head and Shoulders.
To the field. This is what we've been doing all year long. This is what we've been doing during, we need to find a time to throw it into the boundary. And we had talked about this before, but they didn't have the Smokes game. So, hey man, they're probably going to make this field goal or extra point, whatever it was. It's like, let's just throw it in right now. It happened to be at the exact same time.
Second down.
What do you know?
Brings up second and 10.
What do you know? Right?
Hold on.
What do you know?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets them the first.
41-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
28. Chiefs, 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here for just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
They run it again with Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there out of Kamara. 69 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Going to give it to Love. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He may try to run for this. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. We'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Chiefs 21. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes, that one complete to Hill. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is
out of here. He's not outrunning my running back. Fuck out of here.
Had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken.
It's a foot race. The 30. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there. They decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. He's going to let it fly. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 20. It wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area.
It's a flag. We're not even...
So the face mask quite
Whatever.
embarrassing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.